Good morning, dear students. After successfully completion of parallel lines, mean basics of geometrical things and lines and angles. After the completion of these two chapters, now we are entered into the one of the important chapters in plane geometry, that is polygons. First of all, before we are going to learn about polygons, first of all, lines. We have two types of lines: straight lines and curved lines. Straight lines and curved lines. With the help of straight and curved, we have closed figures. Closed figures. Closed figures. Okay. Then simple closed figures. Simple closed figures. Among the given closed figures, only first one, second one, and fourth one, mean here triangle, quadrilateral and circle are treated as a simple closed figures. What is the difference between closed figures and simple closed figures? Closed figure, initial and final points are same. That's enough. For a figure, its initial and end points are same. Those type of figures are closed figures. Don't bother about the point of intersection. But in case of simple closed figures, here also initial and end points are same, but they do not intersect except at initial and final points. Where the figure started, there need to be end without any point of intersection. But in case of third and fifth figures, they started at a point and end at those points only. But here is another point of intersection. Here also another point of intersection are given. That's why those are only closed figures. While in case of simple closed figures, this is the extra required point. Its initial end points are same, except that point of intersection. There is no other point of intersection is given me. These figures are called simple closed figures. In which simple closed figures we have mainly two kinds: rectilinear figures and curvilinear figures. Rectilinear and curvilinear figures. Rectilinear figure, simple closed figures bounded by 3 or more than 3 line segments are called rectilinear figures or polygons. Our chapter is this one only. Rectilinear figures or polygons. Okay, simple closed figures are bounded by 3 or more than 3 line segments are treated as rectilinear figures or polygons. simple closed figure are bounded by curves are called curvilinear figures. Okay, example of rectilinear and curvilinear figures. For the rectilinear, we have triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, like these figures are there. For curvilinear, circle, semicircle, cone or sector. Okay, cone is a three-dimensional figure. A sector is a two-dimensional. Here, these type of figures are curvilinear figures. We will discuss later about curvilinear figures. First of all, rectilinear figure, because this chapter is polygons. That's why we need to discuss rectilinear figures or polygons. A simple closed figure bounded by three or more line segments is called polygon. I'll write the definition. A simple closed figure bounded by three or more line segments is called a polygon. A simple closed figure bounded by three or more line segments is called a polygon. Here, these line segments are called its sides. Line segments are called its sides. And another important point, number of sides is equal to number of vertices in a polygon. What are vertices? Point of intersection of line segment or sides in a polygon. Are called vertices. In a polygon, number of vertices is equal to number of sides. Number of vertices equal to number of sides. For example, triangle. Consider the polygon triangle. Here A, B, C. Here AB, BC and C. C are sides of the given polygon ABC. Here we have three sides and three vertices. A triangle has three sides and three vertices. Okay, these are important points in a triangle. First one, a closed figure bounded by three or more line segments is called a polygon. The line segments forming a polygon are called its sides. Two consecutive sides of a polygon intersect only at one end point. That is explained in case of a simple closed figure only. That's why no need to explain it again, because a polygon is a simple closed figure. These endpoints are called vertices of the polygon. Already I wrote point of intersection or endpoints also you can say. Next, the important one, number of vertices of a polygon is equal to number of its sides. Number of vertices of a polygon is equal to number of its sides. Next one, names according to the number of their sides. Names of the polygon. Names of the polygon. Polygons are named according to its number of sides. Its number of sides. Naming the polygon. Here, name of the polygon. Here, number of sides. If it has 3 sides, it's a triangle. It's a triangle. And its figure. And it's a figure. Next, 4 sides it has been quadrilateral. 5 sides it has been pentagon. 6 sides it has been hexagon. Hexagon. 7 sides septagon or hectagon. Septagon, 7-sided polygon. Seven-sided polygon. 8 octagon. Octagon. 8-sided polygon. 9 sides are given me. 9 sides are given me nanogon. 9 sides are given me nanogon. Nano. 10 sides are given me decagon. 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 Here, names according to the number of sides of the given polygon. Here, the polygon has three sides. It's a triangle. If it has 4 sides, it's a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral may be a square, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram, trapezium, etc. If it has 4 sides, means it's a quadrilateral simply. If it has 5 sides, pentagon, 6-sided polygon, hexagon, 7-sided polygon, septagon or heptagon, 8-sided polygon, octagon, 9-sided polygon, nanogon, 10-sided polygon, nanogon or nonagon also can read that one. 10-1 decagon. If you observe polygon, here Poly mean many. Gon means sides. Many sides it has. Polyethylene, polyethylene, many ethylene together, polyethylene will form. Polyester, many esters together will form polyester. Okay, here poly mean many. Here mono, bi, tri, quadra, these are Greek names. Penta in Greek 5, hexa 6, septa 7, octa 8, nona 9. Okay, nano or nona can also be. So nona means 9, deca means 10, duodeca 12. Okay, hexadecimal 16. Like that, you can name the given polygon. Here gon means side, pentagon 5-sided polygon, hexagon 6-sided polygon, septagon 7-sided polygon, octagon 8-sided polygon, nonagon 9-sided polygon, decagon n-sided polygon is called polygon or n-gon. You can name it as a n-gon also. N-gon or polygon. 11-sided polygon, 12-sided polygon, 13-sided polygon. Some of them has names. Otherwise, 15-sided polygon, 20-sided polygon, 16-sided polygon, 25-sided polygon. Also, we can take. Okay, these are the names with respect to their number of sides. Here, types of polygons next. The types of polygons. We have these different type of polygons. First one, convex polygon. Convex polygon. Convex polygon. A polygon each of whose interior angles. A polygon each of whose interior angles is less than 180 degrees is called a convex polygon. A convex polygon. Concave polygon. Concave polygon. A polygon whose one of its angles, at least one of its angles, at least one of its angles measures greater than 180 degrees. Greater than 180 degrees is called a concave polygon. A polygon whose at least one of its angle measures greater than 180 degrees is called a convex polygon. Okay, here convex triangle, quadrilateral, like this. In which the three given examples, each and every angle is less than 180 degrees. But in case of concave, at least one angle measures greater than 180. Here A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 angles are given. Out of 6, angle D measures greater than 180. It's a reflex. Then it is called a concave polygon. Convex means every angle measures less than 180 degrees. While concave, at least one of the angle measures 180 degrees. More than one also possible. But at least one angle measures 180 greater than. So it's a concave polygon. A concave and a convex polygons. Convex means every angle should be less than 180 degrees. Concave means at least one of the angle measures greater than 180. Next one, regular polygon. Regular polygon. A polygon in which all sides and all angles are equal, then it is called a regular polygon. It is called a regular polygon. Okay, a polygon in which all of its sides are equal and all of its angles are also equal, then it is called a regular polygon. A regular polygon. Okay, regular polygon means all sides are equal and all angles are equal. Examples: equilateral triangle, equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means here all sides equal, all angles are equal, each angle measures to 60 degrees. And a square. Square. All angles are equal, each angle measures to 90 and all sides are also equal. Okay, equilateral, square, regular pentagon, we can name like that. Regular decagon, regular hexagon, regular polygon. Okay, regular pentagon means 5 sides are equal and 5 angles are also equal. Regular hexagon means 6 angles and 6 sides are equal. Regular septagon means 7 sides and 7 angles are equal. In this way, we can give the names for that. Regular means all sides and all angles are equal. In some polygons, only angles are equal. Those type of polygons are called equiangular polygons. Equiangular polygons. Equiangular polygon means in a polygon Here don't consider the sides. The sides may be equal or not. We don't bother about that one. If the angles are all equal, mean it is called equiangular polygon. In a triangle, there is no there is no special equiangular and equisided polygon is given. It's a regular, because in a triangle, sides equal mean angles equal mean sides equal. But in case of quadrilateral, rectangle is an example for equiangular polygon. In a rectangle, all of its angles are equal and each angle measures to 90 degrees. But the sides are different, mean opposite sides only. Equiangle. Next, equisided polygon. Equisided polygon. Only in a polygon, all of its sides are equal. It is called equisided polygon. Don't bother about the angles here. In case of equiangular, we don't need to bother about the sides. In case of equisided polygon, no need to bother about the angles. Either they are equal or not, we don't know. We don't bother about that one. Only we need to concentrate on sides in equisided polygon. In equiangular polygon, only concentrate on angles. Here, for equisided polygon, in a triangle, there are no equisided and equiangular, now only I said. But in case of quadrilateral, we have rhombus. The rhombus, all of its sides are equal, but the angles are different. Only opposite angles are equal. Like that. In a pentagon, all angles are equal, but sides are different in length. In a pentagon, all sides are equal, but angles are different in length. It may be possible for the polygons greater than 3 sides. 4 sides, 5 sides, 6 sides are given mean it is possible. Equiangular and equisided polygons. Okay, now equiangular polygon and equisided polygon. Okay, these are the types of polygons. These are the kinds of polygons. First one, convex. Second, concave. Third, regular. Equiangular, equisided. These are different kinds of polygons. These are different kinds of polygons. Convex means each and every angle of given polygon measures less than 180 degrees, then it is called a convex polygon. All triangles are convex only. There is no concave triangle because some only 180 degrees. That's it. Concave, one of its angles of a polygon measures greater than 180 degrees, then it is called a concave polygon. Okay, at least one of the angle of a given polygon measures greater than 180 degrees, then it is called a concave polygon. Next, regular polygon, all sides are equal and all angles are equal in a given polygon, then it is called a regular polygon. Equilateral triangle, all sides and angles are equal. Square, all sides and angles are equal. Regular pentagon, regular hexagon, regular decagon, regular are given mean all sides and all angles are equal. Equiangular mean only angles are equal in a polygon. Equisided mean only sides of the given polygon are equal, then it is called equisided polygon. Okay, In this video, we learn rectilinear figures, curvilinear figures, closed figures, simple closed figures. Rectilinear figures nothing but polygons. Naming the polygon according to the number of sides and types of polygons. These things we learned in this video. In the next video, we need to discuss interior and exterior angle sum properties. Interior angle sum property and exterior angle sum property of a polygon. Okay, these polygons are the basics of triangles and quadrilaterals. Poly mean many, gon mean side, many sides it has according to the Latin language. Have a nice day. Bye.